Into the breach once more. Night 7. Let's see what the hurt looks like this time. Okay, I see a Ravager. Okay, so maybe we're fighting on an angle here and most of the enemies are going to come from that middle area. Shouldn't have went that away. Okay, so I think we're going to end up having two people fighting in the middle here. Okay, so before you move, let's see what we can use up from your repertoire. Is that all your action points? No, you have one more. Good hit. Now we do have Spearmen, which is always a treat. All right, good kills there. Now, what? Oh no. All right, this is a very unfortunate. I have put myself in a very unfortunate position. I don't think it's worth hitting these guys right now. We're gonna have more coming in soon. Let's get our janky heals out. I do feel like on this map, you are not to underestimate the value of movement. If I move over one, I think I can get... Oh, that's not bad. Nice little mana bonus there, too. Yeah, the vision is terrible here, though. I didn't even get to use Thrifty on that character. The spear dudes are going to be standard spear dude shenanigans. Let's see. If I move to here, nope. This patch of trees is just nightmare fuel. So I think I move over here and just... drop in as many of these as I can possibly get. I was gonna say, is this not gonna get a single kill? That was still pretty rough. These guys have a ton of block. Okay, I need to beware of that. Okay. Now what? +4 off 5 mana. That's not bad. At least the game is giving me some nice isolated targets to pick off here. There we go. Just so we don't get hit. Now, what do I do? These guys have piercing? No, they don't. Okay, they used to. I believe that's another change. How long does this last? Just the one turn? Okay, so you sacrifice mobility for that. Got it. Okay, now this. Again, the visibility here is really unfortunate. Can I can't rotate there. I can rotate here though. Very satisfying. No good shots, no great shots there, I should say. I think I'm gonna come over here and get rid of you. Should have known it. It would be such a quality of life change if they... Oh, is that a bulky I just saw? That's a bulky. All right. So my understanding is the turn that they come in, they can no longer ruin you. I was gonna say, I thought I had one more action. I did. I did have one more action. All right, so let's see. I think we move over to here, because now we'll be able to get... Yeah, some really juicy propagates off. Okay. Okie doke. Love to see that. Do I just... A regular shot will get this guy. And then... Okay. Now, if I... Excuse me? Is it too close? Oh, there's a stump there. I've been stumped. That's not great. Maybe I... That felt reasonable. Okay, so... Oops. I think we just keep slowing everybody down as much as possible. That's probably a kill if I can land it, right? Uncool game. Cooler. I really thought that was going to get the kill in one. There we go. I mean, I could have checked, to be fair. Or maybe the bulkies always show up. We'll see if we get stunned here. Uh-oh, who has the action point? Ah, it's over here. Ah, I'll leave us here. Yeah, so there's the bulky. I really like the directionality of how the attacks come in. Yeah, so the bulky did not act. That's great. Let's just see if we can get a nice little bunch of poisoning going on there. I feel like, and clearly this is up for interpretation, but it would have been interesting if the... Wow, 126 poison for 4 turns? That's pretty gnarly. If the revamped mana collector... I think they could have had it give +1 mana, so you could crit off of basic abilities and still get mana back. I think would have been very interesting. Oh, how do I get an angle on you? Good. Wow, that killed him in 1? That's insane. Okay. I think it's worth just ending the bulky. That was nice. If I move over 1, does that... I think that gives me you. Nope. Forward 1 too? Forward 2? I think that was okay. The bulky's definitely dead. These stumps are the worst. This corner is getting a little problematic. If I move around like this, I think that puts the diagonal in a better place. Not really. What about the close up here? I mean, I feel like I see that there's a spot. The rotation has also added a new element to the game. And if there was a rotation before, I don't think there was. See, like, because I see a nice diagonal here. I think this guy absolutely must go. Wait, the ballista blocks line of sight. So I move to here. Okay, and then if I move back 2, I think now I get the... It's not quite right. We got a lot of stuff coming in right now. Oh, missing that dodge hurt. Or hitting that dodge is what I meant to say. Still have an action point over here. Bulky be gone. The upper left is definitely the place where I think we are most struggling. Oh, I didn't even notice we got a bulky back there. All right, we need to get serious here. Now, right? No, because that stump, it's not even that great. So what I was thinking was I carve a hole here and jump into it, but there's not that much coming on the front end. So let's move over here. That was a huge number of dodges. I can't help but notice. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Oh, don't do me dirty like that. I need those to land. That was a lot of dodges for not even having too much range there. That was nice, though. Okay, that all looks pretty good. You're in deep, so I need to make sure that things are okay. Where's all your movement? Oh, it's because of that. Now hold on a second. If I move here, can you jump over this? You cannot. Okay, so we gotta... How do we... I need to get in... Basically, I want to be over here so that I'm slashing across them all. But I'm not entirely sure how I manage that. Right, so if I move to here, can I jump over all of this? No. So bad guy, what is in this location? Plane? Wait, so okay, can I jump right into here? All right, that's a start. Okay, and then I move too far. I just go to here. Okay, if I just get into here, does this look decent? I think it looks pretty good. I feel like I've put myself in a bad place here. I may need to rethink my life decisions on that one. These freaking dudes. Okay, so if I move forward one. That one's not bad. I feel like there's a really good one over here. That one's pretty good, minus the lack of kills. Wow, everybody dodged that. All right. While we're holding it down, things are a little sketch still. These two bulkies. Oh, I'm totally gonna get stunned over here, aren't I? Not much I can do about that. Oh, there's so much bad stuff happening. I think I just lost one of my characters. The one with all the multi-hit gear too. Oh. Okay, apparently you didn't stun me, so that's something. I don't know if it missed or what, but... Part of this is just I'm trying to get rid of numbers. I don't know if anywhere is safe. This is probably as safe as it's going to get, but we should use up. That's not great. If I move to here, it's not great either. I'm just going to try and slow down the stuff that's on this corner, including this bulky. Oh yeah, it's no longer moving, so that's good. Okay. That's the bulky there. Oh, that's not enough damage to justify that. This guy is relatively problematic as well. Okay, so I'm fast approaching the point where I don't have anyone to eliminate that bulky. Oh, I like that. Okay, so the way that the poison works is the poison reports only as one stack. I wonder if that means that the... Does the bulky have a neighbor? Looks like the bulky does have a neighbor. Can I get the bulky from here? Okay, we're not going to get the bulky from here. That one was already dead. How far is this moving? Not very far. Okay. So what are we working with here? Do I just go after the bulky with my melee character? No, I can't get anything here. Oh, the freaking tree stumps. I move to here. I have 2 actions left. Thought I would get that kill. Okay. Ooh, my melee did get surrounded. I wonder if that's gonna be problematic. No. No, it is not. Okay, so start here. It's time to start conserving mana a little bit if possible. hate the dodges. And then I went and used mana anyways. I wanted to slow these down to make sure nothing gets the wraparound on us. I wonder, does this... That's pretty cool. I can target the rock and it gets those two. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that, but... Hold on, I don't need to do any silly movements here. Get rid of you. Okay, so. Really like what our meleeer has going on. Stomps are the worst. Oh. Definitely need to stack some more accuracy. Who saw the action points? Okay, the person who is not going to be able to use them very effectively. Hey, welcome, Pneumatic. I'm going to assume the P is silent. They are, but they did increase the regen as well. I think the change is really good. I've been really enjoying it. I haven't run into a lot of issues. Like, it's definitely different. Don't get me wrong, but it feels pretty good. The thing I'm most impressed about right now with this new setup is I really like the way that they've changed the directions that the waves come from. Like, we just had that kind of like diagonal wave, and we had yeah, it does, definitely. The first couple of nights are a little tougher. Once you get your feet under you. I also think that the change to Mana Collector is an interesting one. The fact that it can only refund the cost of the skill, it would be really nice if it... I think that they might want to consider +1, or make it so that spells that cost 0 mana can regenerate 1, just so that your base attacks are generators as well. Now, it looks to me... Okay, so we have... Oh, interesting. So we have it coming from both sides now. We're getting like pincered here. I'm kind of wondering if this map, the waves are more scripted in their locations, like less random. And the reason I'm wondering is because we have this shrine statue. So there's a possibility that tonight is just going to be like a huge wave here and a small wave here. I'm not sure. But first we'll spend our Tainted Essence. Yeah, I think I also got very lucky on this run, in the sense that my caster had massive base regeneration of mana. Like, that's this one here. And they're currently sitting at +27, but they had Scholar and had some nice mana regen items as well. This hat is also... This hat is a bit wasted here. The propagation damage plus is nice, but I should shift this over here and see if we can find a better helmet. We did perfect that night, though, so that's pretty solid. I do want a longbow. Oh, but this trinket is really nice. So the trinket, I think, is stronger than having a longbow, as much as I like having a longbow. Yeah, that's a big upgrade for our meleeer. Accuracy, resistance reduction, physical damage, and crit power. And then for the knight reward, ooh, big steel sword, which would, again, be a nice upgrade over the silver sword we have right now. Rusty shield, I can see the advantage of, too. Tome of Secrets, I'm actually kind of enjoying the poison rolling. Yeah, the steel sword +3 seems to be good. I'm still getting used to the choke points, Pneumatic. That's one thing that I like. This is clearly a much more difficult from a line of sight perspective map to play on. So I have been struggling a bit with figuring out, like, how do I, even make sure that I can see the appropriate locations and get the hits off that I need to get off. You're rocking a focus ring. That might not be the best thing for you right now. The power ring we keep for sure. So let's see. We're going to have to figure... We definitely pumped our economy up a bit, but this side in particular is looking rough. All right. Well, we got buildings and upgrades to do. I haven't upgraded the shop. Let's take a look and see if we got anything interesting in here. Legendary Kettle Helm. With poison damage, that would be pretty much exactly the upgrade we were looking for on our caster, who's doing a fairly large amount of poison shenanigans. There's an action point on cloth armor, too. That's big as well. Oh my gosh, and an action point on a holy ring? Wow. Let's see. Okay, well, let's push the fog back as per usual. We have a decent bit of breathing room right now, but our defenses are absolutely abysmal. Yeah, and up here, like you were describing, like up here, the choke points are intense. And yeah, I have to imagine we're going to have a big wave here and a small wave here. But maybe that's exactly what they want me to think. I don't think we can... We might be able to afford another hero. What's the cost? Let me check. So it'd basically be everything we have. You know, Robbie, I was just trying to decide. Let me see how much money we can muster, because that would be the only thing that we're getting, but I could see it being totally worth it. I think I'll take care of that. So we get up to about 500 gold, which is pretty solid. I think that's enough to justify trying to pick up another hero. And then, who did I... Right off the bat, I liked someone. So we have a poacher with angelic blood who is tall. Militia, rugged, and light traveler. I'm not using a lot of items, so Uthrid could be pretty good. Carrier, Aristocrat, and Trained. I just sold one, I think. Paladin, Bruiser, and Surgical. What an interesting... That is a really interesting set for a melee caster. Surgeon, Short. Oh my gosh, Alban looks really good. They start out as a caster, which I don't think is terrible, but 15 crit and an extra AP. Oh wait, the second upgrade. Wait, why is our hero capacity +2 right now? Word. But 15 crit and an action point. It's hard to say no to that. Yeah, dodge is solid there. Where is that? Coming from Short. Yeah. Short's going to make it a little hard. But yeah, I agree. Dagger Pistol could be really good there. Even though they default to having the caster bonus. This is one of the things, Pneumatic. I don't know if you've noticed this as well. But one of the things I really don't like is the Tainted Essence rewards that give you increased performance of like each of the different types, right? So like your ranged characters perform better, or your melee characters, it locks them in based on their first item, which in this case, this character looks to me like a ranged melee hybrid. And then to have the caster option here means that really if I wanted to build them optimally, I would take advantage of the 7 magic damage. Now, Jenka, no, not interesting. I think it would be really fun, but yeah, then Surgical doesn't play well with that. I think it's Alban, but Uthrid, also interesting. Uthrid starts... Okay, they both start the same level. Uthrid has just a little bit less crit, but also I would build them as a meleeer. Like maybe like Hammer Dagger could work pretty well. I feel like 10 in your primary stat and 5 less crit is better than this one, unless I'm going to build... Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, we'll go with Alban. Now, what's really surprising to me... Yeah, and maybe we even build Alban as a caster. I could see that. We can't get the Kettle Helm anymore. But we really need a second weapon for Alban. Oh, we didn't have the book. The book was on offer in a different place. The Novice Scepter I don't like in this case. The Druid Staff... We could roll a Druid Staff as a second weapon until we get something better. Oh, and then I did like the Holy Ring. So I'll grab that. Get rid of those. The leather cap is... I mean, it's worth hanging on to. But Alban needs some serious gear help, to be certain. But we have a different roster. I'm also surprised. When did we get... I think what must have happened is maybe... Does building the inn give you your first slot for a hero? And I've just missed that? I'm not sure. But I think what I'm going to do is... repair that, and then I'm going to try and do... Oh, you start... Was that already the case? Am I just like failing on very basic game knowledge? All right, I'm going to upgrade these. Has it always been that way? Also, it's interesting that you can build walls inside of your structure. Yeah, so I thought you had to buy the first one, which is why I rushed the inn. But it's very interesting. So I guess when you get the inn, you can initially recruit someone right off the bat, and I just didn't do that. So you live, you learn. All right, we got level ups to do. Nothing here looks too good. Take the crit. Yeah, so I know I'm at 6 slots now, and I know that I don't have enough money to fill the 6 slots, so we're going to have to wait for next time. But let's see. For a meleeer... I think we go Berserk. It was Berserk versus Night Owl. I think both are very strong. All right, this is our melee hit expert. More range damage is more range damage. That I think we roll. Our accuracy was a little low, so I think that's fine picking that up. And then I'm expecting to get a fair number of kills, so I'm going to go for energized. Now our caster, bump up that magic damage, I guess. Went for that over crit. And then their daily mana regen is already off the charts, so I'm going to roll this. I'll take some crit power, but that was not a great one for us. And then this is clearly Night Owl here. This is Armin number 2, whose gear is still a little Move points could be good, but I think I'm going to go with crit. And then it's a little late to be taking mana regen, but we've got Crit Master. We don't have Deadeye. We're at 34% chance to crit. We have no propagation or multi-hit on this character right now. So Deadeye looks pretty good. We could also go Steelbow Specialist, though, because we don't really have a lot of weapons floating around. And having 2 of Tight Volley and 2 of Rain of Arrows can be pretty huge once we get our mana situation under control, which it is decidedly not right now. But then we lose the rifle and the slow on the rifle. And then I feel like Mana Collector is pretty tempting here. Yeah, it definitely does. But we lose the slow, so that's the thing that I was worried about. Or we lose the large AoE slow, which I don't really know what's coming in this wave, so all right, I'm going to build them as a caster. Oh my gosh. We're just getting keep the magic damage up, and then we do have poison. So I'll take some poison. We took a lot of crit, so crit power looks pretty good. Daily mana regen is a good one. On crit damage? I could see that. Here, I'll go deep for a crit damage here. They're level 8 now. That one I can't. I can't turn away. Take the crit power, that's an easy one. Little more mana regen. Alright, well, we took it much later than we would have initially. Alright, and then... I don't think XP is worth it on Avid Learner here. We'll take Potent Toxins. Thrifty. I do like Leapfrog now. I think Leapfrog is pretty solid. Crit Master. Magic Fuel. They are losing... We could pick up 1 movement on Armor Master. Their crit is pretty high, though, so I think Deadeye looks good. Do we go Initiator? It's kind of like... Yeah, actually, because we have Magic Missile. I think we do. I like First Blood a bit. It goes well with Initiator, especially on Initiator on Magic Missile. You potentially get just a ton out of that. I'm trying to train things we don't have yet. All right. All right, this is the gang. Now, at least to start, I'm going to go heavier down here, I think. I'm going to go for a 3-2 split, and but I'm going to have this character back a bit, and if they need to do a swap, we'll have the opportunity. Okay, other defenses I might want to make. I feel like I save at the moment. We could put down a catapult, but I'm generally not a big fan of the catapults. We do have enough for warp gates, actually. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get us set up so we can swap if we need to. I think that was the right play there.